Flagg from Sewickley was the winner of our 50-50 drawing tonight. Arnold Flagg from Sewickley wins $357.50. $357.50. Congratulations to Arnold Flagg of Sewickley. The other $357 goes to Children's Hospital in Pittsburgh and other Pittsburgh charities. Ready to go with our York Limited Late Model 20-lap feature event. Charlie Jasinski in the 11. And Ed Dunn in the 14 bring the field up to speed. Green is out. The Dunn Speed Shop, 11A of Charlie Jasinski takes off with the lead from his pole starting position. Down the back straightaway. Dunn in the 14 second, Westover in the 31 third. Thomas in the 99 fourth, and Colasar in the 8 runs fifth. Dunn in the 14 pushing high in turn 4. And we got cars together on the back straightaway. Yellow is out. 69 11A is elected to start on the inside. Oh, big fire tonight up in turn 2. Still your leader. Ricky Thomas takes second on that restart. Look out down the back straightaway. They are 3 wide, 2 wide, every which way. Everyone's clear sailing so far. Let's hope it continues. Lots of cars out there. Everyone doing a good job. Close racing from front to back. Leading the way, the 11A of Charlie Jasinski. Ricky Thomas takes up the chase in the 99. Russ Colasar moves to third in car 8. Westover to 31 fourth, and then the inside of him comes the 3 of Rich Curry. And in turn 2, we've got cars together in turn 2. Wayne Gaither in car 4 is one of the 3 cars involved. It's 83 Mike Morgan, the 4 of Wayne Gaither, and driving away is the 5 of Rich Gasparovich. 3 cars involved. You know, I don't want those guys up in turn 2 off of turn 2 in the hill are burning, but I'll tell you, by the end of the season, they keep that up. There's going to be one big bare spot. I think the fire gets bigger every Saturday night. Charlie Jasinski will restart the race in car 11. He's holding them in, holding them in, hold. Now he goes. Trying to win the drag race on the restart, and he's doing a good job. Colasar on the outside of the 31 of Brad Westover. Colasar third, Westover fourth, down the back straightaway. Curry into 3, running fifth into turn 3. Behind them, the 14 of Ed Dunn, the 75 of Mel Minnick Jr. And they're continuing the battle the whole way back through the field. Action is the attraction. The York Heating and Air Conditioning Limited Late Models are sure to please you. Curry in car 3 into 4th off of turn 2. Here it comes the 75 of Mel Minnick Jr. to the inside, trying to pass the 31 of Brad Westover for 5th. Out in front, it's the 11A of Charlie Jasinski. On his tail, the 99C of Ricky Thomas. Then 8, Russ Colasar. Curry into 3, Minnick into 75. Those front 10 cars. In turn 2, Ricky Thomas to the inside, but he can't make it stick. He was alongside the race leader, Charlie Jasinski, but could not make it stick. Jasinski still your leader in the 11A. Thomas, the 99C, second. Russ Colasar in the 8th, third. 5 laps down. Into turn 1. Thomas really was quick that last time through the bottom of 1 and 2. This time Jasinski also goes to the low side of the racetrack, trying to take that line away from Ricky Thomas. Colasar third, Curry fourth, Minnick runs fifth. Westover to 31, Dunn in the 14, side by side for 6th. Roberts in the 16 is 8th. The 6 runs 9th, and Beatty in the 04 is 10th. The now is 11th in car number 10. Down the back straightaway, Charlie Jasinski. Look at Thomas coming on the inside as they head into turn 3. Jasinski in the 11, Thomas right with him in car 99C. 13 laps to go. 13 laps to go. Roberts pitting in car 16. He was running in the top 10. Eric Roberts pits in car 16. 12 laps to go. Charlie Jasinski out of Poland, Ohio, in the Cindy Snow Move with Don Speed Shop 11A. Continues to lead. Feeling the heat from Ricky Thomas in the 99T. They're about to enter slower traffic here very shortly. Back right now with 9 laps down. Jasinski around the 5 of Kirk Young, the 5 wide. Thomas shadows every move. Car with a problem here. Matt Sherlock in the 21. Slows to the outside of the racetrack in turn 1. He's got a right rear tire flat, and the yellow is out. Matt Sherlock in car 21 with a flat right rear tire. He'll drive it back. Probably got a little too hot. Not the kind of night you need a campfire. Green is back out. Matt Sherlock able to rejoin the field in time for the restart. Look out together on the front straightaway. Close racing into turn 1. We got them all together. Brad Westover to 31. They're going to be piled up 3 and 4 wide. The racetrack is blocked. We got a ton of cars in turn 1. A couple of cars got together on the front straightaway. I believe it was Rich Curry in the 3, head down into 14. They got theirs straight. Doug Crawford back in the pits in the 9C. Andy Catsellas will continue, and the green is back out. Charlie Jasinski continues to lead, but right on his tail is the 99C of Ricky Thomas. Colasar in the 8th, third. Russ Colasar in the 8 underneath the 99 of Thomas off at 2, but Thomas runs him down the back straightaway. He'll stay second. Colasar third, Minnick fourth. Mark Bernal is up to 5th in car 10. Bernal up to 5th in car number 10. Filling in for Bill Yakin tonight. Yakin continues, or has a sore arm, we're told. Heard it at work. Don Beatty's back out of the pits in the 04. It's Charlie Jasinski, your leader. Thomas now trying the outside. Colasar in the 8 got high that time, got loose in 4, and Minnick in the 75 moving into 3rd. Colasar 4th, but now is 5th. And running 6th is Jim Lapro. And off of turn 2 goes the 99C of Ricky Thomas, taking the high road to the lead. He got Jasinski working the bottom and then went to the top. Number 12, Ricky Thomas takes the lead. The Beaver Sportswear 99. Going the way. Jasinski in the 11A second. 75 Elmany Jr. third. Colasar in the 8 fourth, but now on the 10 runs 5th. Then it's the 6 of Jim Lapro, the 3 of Rich Curry. 26 Sammy Stout, 44 Jim Paul, 29 Rick Armstrong. Rich Curry into 3, makes a pass in turn 2 underneath the 6 of Jim Lapro. Curry moves to 6th. 6 laps remaining, 6 laps to go. Catsellas back in the pits in car 64. A rough return tonight for Catsellas, who's been out several weeks with motor problems. All sorts of problems again tonight, not motor-wise, but otherwise. 5 laps remaining. Ricky Thomas adds to that lead. He, of course, won the first 3 features of the season. Has not been the winner's circle the last 2 weeks, but running so strong again here tonight. Pouring it on. Charlie Jasinski having a good run himself. The 11A is second. Belmini Jr. in the 75 third. Russ Colasar in the 8 fourth, and Mark Bernal still 5th in car 10. Lapro is back to 6th in the 6th. Curry to 3 7th. They've been swapping that position. It's now the 26 runs 8th. Paul in the 44 9th, and Rick Armstrong in the 29 is 10th. 3 laps to go. Ricky Thomas working the top of the racetrack off of turn 2. Good race for second now. Jasinski in the 11A 75 of Mel Minnick Jr. Positions 2 and 3. 2 laps to go. Car spinning in turn 2. We got a car on the inside of the racetrack in turn 2. The yellow is out. So that lap will not count. The restart. They call him Restart Rick. He's usually pretty good at it. He's holding them in. Holding them in. And now he goes. Jasinski in the 11-8 runs second. Minnick in the 75, feeling the pressure from Russ Colasar's 8 and Mark Penal the 10. It's still Ricky Thomas. 3 laps to the cash. Down the back straightaway. They sort themselves out. Again pulling away. No change in the top 5, 6, 7 spots. Rich Curry to 3 gets a run at Jim Lapro. That's the only position really. It's been going back and forth here the past few laps. Lapro to 6, 6, Curry to 3, 7. That could change. White flag is waving. A white flag for your leader, Ricky Thomas. Quick Rick. Restart Rick. Whichever you prefer. The Beaver Sportswear 99. True. Both have been true here in 94. The fourth turn, New York Heating and Air Conditioning limited late model feature win to Ricky Thomas. Charlie Jasinski second, Mel Minnick Jr. third, Russ Colasar fourth, Mark Penal fifth, Curry sixth, Lapro seventh, Armstrong eighth, Sammy Stow ninth, and Dan Burns in the 69 completing the top 10. He'll head to the weigh-in center to make it all official. Been here the past couple of years in the limited late model division. Put your hands together for your York Heating and Air Conditioning limited late model feature winner, Ricky Thomas.
His pit crew's out of control down here.
They want in on that Marlboro Adventure team picture as well.
Are you going to be able to talk after that? Oh, I hope so. Restart Ricky does it again. Running a fine line here, getting a little better every week. Some of your thoughts on the race? That was a pretty good race there, Don. A little tough, no doubt about it. Track conditions were pretty tough. The guy who usually sets my car up, he couldn't make it. He's in Atlantic City. And we set the car up all week. Come out here, and for the heat, I set it up, picked the wrong tires, and luckily one of my guys set it up for the feature, and we were really running. There's another 99 in the race. Well, X9, what's the story? Here he comes. Well, what's this guy doing here? Dad took the last year's car out, and I left it on the truck. I told him tonight he wasn't going to get in there. He wasn't ready to pull a pill. He must have got nervous. So I told him, I said, don't worry about it. You get out there. Once you get out there, you forget about everything. Start running. I think he did a pretty good job. First time ever being in a car like this. I give anybody credit that can get in here and do it like the way anybody else out here does. That's why I never criticize anybody. Come on over here. Did you take a little fatherly advice from your son?
All I know is going to beat me. I started like I always do last, and that's as much as I could do what I did there. So,
What did it feel like to be in one of these cars? They're pretty powerful.
oh, it was a real good feeling. I lost the right rear tire out there. I started sliding real bad, but I like to start from the back.
Well, you can be really proud of him. Now, is your situation just a one-night deal? You're going to do this all the time?
One night at a time.
One night at a time. Congratulations, Ricky Thomas, another victory.